Thank you for joining me again, Richard Landis, as we explore the history of Chambersburg. When leaving the cemetery with Ben Chambers and the Presbyterian Church, you just need to make a small walk south towards the Coral Library. Behind the library, you'll see a beautiful trail which will take you behind the Franklin County Old Jail. This path follows the Falling Spring. This area would have been filled with warehouses, factories, and houses at one point, all taking advantage of the Falling Spring. In the distance there, behind the fountain, you will see a large factory and its giant smokestack. Behind this building, you will find the Roy Pitts Brewing Company, and to north of that, the Gear House Brewing Company. Both excellent locations for getting a drink or a bite to eat on the extra hot days when doing this tour. A detour definitely worth your time. Both of these buildings are now nestled in the areas that historically were the factories and warehouses when the Cumberland Valley Railroad ran through this part of town. The Gear House itself was one of the train stations at one point. This would be the industrial side of town, and also the target of Confederate attacks in 1862 by Jeb Stuart, and again in 1863 by General Pickett. More on that in a future video. Going back to the old jail, we see the grand 20-foot high stone wall that creates the jail yard. In the front of the structure, a Georgian-style brick building, built in 1818. It originally had a slate-covered roof, topped with a cupola. Story goes, at least 7 poor souls were hung here. Thankfully today, its only prisoners are books and information, but is highly encouraged to go see these prisoners in person, as this is the Franklin County Historical Society. Please see the description below this video for hours of operation and further information on the jail should you wish to have the tour of the building itself. Next on our tour, just down the street, is the story of Isaac Smith and the Mary Rittner home.